Chris White, pro staff here at Great Outdoors Marine. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
It's great to have you. So, uh, Grant tells me that you fish the Great Outdoors Trail
Yes,
and that your fishing partner is your wife.
yes, correct.
And how long have you all been a fishing couple?
Actually, since we met, but we this is our first tournament trail that I have ever fished.
Okay.
So I thought it'd be good if we did it together.
Yeah. Well, that's always an adventure. I know from experience. It is good and bad
It is definitely
sometimes
an
in the same
adventure.
day.
We have a
But
lot of fun.
it
Yeah,
is a lot of fun, and there's no one else I'd rather share my time on the water with than my
absolutely,
wife. So that it's just nice to run into someone that does the same thing.
absolutely.
There's a lot that goes into that as far as the prep and everything else, and
Oh,
it's
don't worry, I get to take
it's
care
good.
of all
Well, I do too.
that. I get to take care of all the gear, and
Yes,
she
yes.
gets to show up and look pretty.
Yes, that's my wife does the same for the most part. She's getting better. She's doing more, learning some stuff. So it's always a work in progress is what I
Right.
tell her. But
Well, she
and then
calls me a work in progress also.
well, there you go. Right. I think we're all a work in progress. That's for sure. So Grant also tells me that you switched recently from Nitro to Ranger,
Absolutely.
and so tell us about the Ranger.
I really can't say exactly too much about the handling because I actually purchased it the end of last year. So our last tournament, I was actually calibrating the trolling motor and everything right before blast off. So I've only had it in the water once, but from what I can tell, it was a very, very awesome handling boat. Just stable, um, and I like the ride of it. The seats and everything are really comfortable.
Yeah, I have a Ranger 521. It's a 2017, I think. And the one thing that you can always tell on a Ranger is attention to detail. They've thought of most everything, and it's usually very high quality
It's
stuff.
it's very everything is solid.
It is solid. Yeah, it's a
Everything is
solid
solid.
boat. I had mine up at Erie in the one of the regionals up there, and it was it took a beating, and still still around. The trolling motor was that was the rough part, but as far as the boat itself, had to tighten a few screws. But other than
Right,
that, we're
right.
pretty good. And for a 10-year-old boat or so, I'll take it. Uh, so, what color is your Ranger?
Mine is silver, black, and lime green. It's
Ah, okay,
absolutely gorgeous.
nice.
Absolutely
Now,
gorgeous.
did you custom order it, or was it one that was here?
They had ordered it, and then everyone else on the pro staff called me and told me I had to go buy
Nice. Yeah, great.
it. So I've seen it and I fell in love with it, and
Yeah,
it's a gorgeous boat. It's just so much fun.
yeah, yeah, wonderful. So, how long have you been? You said you just started tournament fishing not very long ago.
When they started this tournament series, I think it was actually in 2021, maybe. That's when I started fishing the tournament series with them. I absolutely love it.
Nice. And Grant said you've had some success.
I have. We almost took a first once. We got beat out by Doug Stamper by 4 ounces. So that
You're,
cost us a couple of grand, but
yeah,
we've taken home a check or two, and it the the competition and the guys that you meet out here, uh, money is secondary.
yeah,
You make some good friends, and you learn a lot from each other. My fishing is went up 10 times fold since fishing against these guys, and they're willing to help you.
yeah. That's one thing that it's always good about the anglers in West Virginia, anglers in general, I think, is the willingness to help each other, especially if
Absolutely.
you're new to the scene, new to the tournament fishing, new to bass fishing, even. There's it's it's enjoyable, I think, for folks that have been around a while to help people learn
Right.
how to catch fish
I
because
absolutely love it.
it's always great to share your passion with
We've
someone.
always fished, fun fishing on the river and lakes, and
Yep.
and you'll catch a 12 or a 13-ounce fish, and it's nothing, But if you're in a tournament, that same fish
Yeah.
will have
Yes.
your heart pumping a little bit. We both
Yep.
get excited about it, and we just kind of make it like a little mini vacation for us
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Get away from the work, get away from the kids and the dog, and just us. We can hang out and
Yeah.
fish it together.
Yeah, focus on something other than everything
Hills.
else. Yeah, it drowns out all the noise
It helps.
that's going on in the background. It sure does. So, what's your favorite technique? What do you like
I,
to fish?
Personally, I'm more of a power fisherman, so I really lean towards the chatterbait.
Okay.
I can fish it so many different ways, different colors, different depths, and I think it's a confidence thing. And I think when you have a little bit more confidence, it may not be the best bait, but you'll make it work.
Yeah,
You'll make it work.
confidence is key when it comes to bass fishing. It's amazing how that does. And so, do you have a particular chatterbait brand you like?
Oh, I like the Z-Man
Z-Man?
Originals. A
Yep.
lot of people will go with the tungsten. I'm not so sure that's better.
The way to go?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure it's better. I've
Yeah.
used both. I've caught fish on both. So
Yeah. So you go old school with the original chatterbait.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
nice.
For the most part, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah.
And it does just as good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it makes a difference, especially fishing with that in West Virginia versus Florida, because the components are going to hold up just fine here
Yes.
with most anything.
If
You
you
know,
hook a 5-pounder here, they're out there,
yeah,
but a 5-pounder here is not a small fish.
right. It's probably going to get you paid,
So it's
for
probably
big
gonna- it's
fish at
probably
least
gonna
usually.
add some weight to your
So
bag.
yeah, you're gonna do pretty well if you can
If
get.
I'm
a
down in
5.
Florida, I may opt for the little more sturdy built one.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, and I think that people, you know, more expensive doesn't always mean better.
absolutely.
Unless it's a Ranger,
Unless it's a Ranger.
which I
I
will.
can't wait to get back in mine. Actually talked to Shaw Grisby while he was here.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
Oh,
He's,
yeah,
He
great
signed my boat and gave me some pointers that I can
Yeah,
go ahead and start implementing this year. So that was always great. And seeing all these guys that I fish with is awesome.
yeah, yeah. It's been busy today. It's great. This is my first time here, so I hadn't seen the showroom and all the stuff that he's got going on here. It's a lot bigger than it looks from the outside when I
Absolutely.
pass by.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. It keeps growing every time I come here. It looks like it's growing a little bit.
yeah,
longer.
yeah. It's great. The tackle, got a lot of tackle going on,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's always good.
That's nice. You can come in, grab a couple of rods. They have a lot of Zoom stuff, all the newer baits, all the newer rods, reels, line, whatever you need. You can come get outfitted.
Yeah, great. So, advice to new fishermen. What would be if you had, let's say, top 3 things for a new fisherman? What would you be?
What I did with my wife, because she really hadn't fished, bass fished at all, I started her off with just a Texas rig.
Mm-hmm.
It's weedless. It's hard to get hung up, although she managed to do it. but even I get hung up with a Texas
Sure.
rig. But that kind of showed her when to set the hook, and then we moved on to some smaller paddle tails, just
Yeah.
chuck and wind, and she started liking that, and just real simple stuff.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
And
Now she's raiding my tackle gear. now.
yeah, there you go. And I think people they don't realize you can catch a lot of fish on about 3 different baits.
That's right.
And
That's right.
cover
You don't have to get
cover
too
your water
fancy.
column and about 3 different colors.
That's right.
If you had 3 baits and 3 colors, you're probably pretty
Don't
good.
tell my wife that, because then she'll look in my boat and she'll see all that gear I got. She'll
Oh
say,
yeah,
"See, I told you didn't need that."
I always tell
It's addicting.
I always tell Julie that I may not need it, but man,
It's
it'd be nice to have.
It's nice to have. I love it.
Yeah.
It's done a lot for me spiritually.
Yeah, yeah.
It really
And I
has.
think that's also a part that I think people overlook, or at least they don't talk about as much as what maybe they used to. Is the connection you have when you're on the water
Absolutely.
with nature and with it is sometimes like a religious
therapeutic.
experience. Yeah.
I used to get really nervous at tournaments, and I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to get one by this time. But now
Yeah.
I go out, we have fun, and we pray for a safe return home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we get home safe and everything's in one piece, minus a couple of broke rods, we'll be
Right, yeah.
thankful, and we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And if there's any advice that I would have to young folks or anyone that's, going to be getting into tournament fishing, it would. Oh, for Shaw. So they're sending Shaw off.
Very nice guy.
Yeah, great guy. I
Very
mean,
nice guy.
you can't ask for anyone else to meet at a boat show, or whatever, because he's going to take time. I noticed he took time with everybody that came up to talk to him.
I don't know how he has the patience, but
he's
as a fisherman, I guess we learn a little bit of patience.
Yeah.
But very nice guy to talk to. He's one of the only guys that I've met that he's actually the same in person that you see him on TV.
He is, yeah.
Very genuine, and I just enjoyed the whole time talking to him.
Yeah, always laughing. Yeah, he's always he seems to really enjoy it.
I love it.
Which is great, because there's more to, you're on the pro staff, so there's more to it than catching fish.
There's a lot more to
As a
it.
matter of fact, most of it isn't about catching fish.
Right.
When you're pro staff and involved in that way, it's
try
about
to-
showing up for things like this and
Well, we
supporting
try
the-
to represent the company and help Grant out as much as we can. He's been good to us and puts on a great series. It's always professionally done,
Yeah.
and we just enjoy doing it so much. And when he asked me to join the pro staff, I couldn't say no.
Right. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't say no.
Yeah, I can understand. It's it's a good opportunity for sure.
Yeah.
And I've met a lot of the pro staff today that I didn't even know was on pro staff or hadn't met before. And I fish a lot of tournaments, but I haven't fished the Great Outdoors tournaments yet.
These guys showed me so much.
Yeah.
So
And I've
so
fished with a
much.
lot of the guys who fish it, at different places, different times. Everybody kind of jumps around,
Right.
a lot of stuff.
We hope to.
So-
Hopefully, my health will hold up, and we can maybe fish an extra tournament here or there. But
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
I love fishing with and against these guys.
Yeah. Hey, and that's the thing. People find a kind of a home and a niche, and they had, that's a great place to get started. And before we got interrupted there, I was going to say, everybody that, if they're interested in tournament fishing, they should just do it.
You have to.
Just go out, do it. And the first thing you do is tell the tournament director, hey, I've never done this before.
They'll help you through it.
They will help you through
They'll
it.
help you through it.
And they will find 2 or 3 other teams or guys or whatever to help you get through it,
They'll-
and
They will
help
show
you work with it.
exactly what you have to do, what you need to do, what you don't need to do, and don't worry about it. And
Yeah.
that was one of the reasons why it took me so long to get into it. I
Yeah.
didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Grant kind of took me by the hand and said, look, this is how we do it.
Yep.
If you have any questions, you can come to me. And it's been a blast. It's been a blessing ever since.
Yeah, that's great. We when I started fishing with my wife, she didn't know how to run a boat or do anything. So we would always either put in really early, ahead of everybody else, or
Right.
wait until everybody else was done.
Right.
So there's, and people will be patient with you. They're going to wait on you. It's not whatever anxiety someone has out there about coming and doing it. It's not what you think it is. It's not as intimidating as what you think it is.
No, it really isn't. What we've done now, she's starting to learn how to back the boat in pretty good. So I'll get everything lined up.
Yep.
I'll back it probably 2/3 of the way, then I'll get out, jump in the boat, and she'll back it the rest. So it's teamwork all the way through.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're doing it together. So anything we can do together, I think that'll keep us stronger as a couple. And
Always positive. I'll tell you, if tournament bass fishing doesn't break you up as a couple, you're pretty good. You're strong. You're good to go.
there have been days.
There are
have been
days.
days.
I have seen very best friends who fished together for 20 years, and just be fuming at each other at the end of a day sometimes.
But at the
because
end of
it
the
does
day,
happen.
we know.
But
We know.
on the drive home, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all
man.
good.
It's all
You know,
good.
it's all behind you. It's all good. And you end up laughing about almost everything that happened because
Absolutely.
some days just get crazy. And that's the other thing. If you start tournament fishing and your day gets out of hand, stop. Eat a sandwich or
And
whatever.
regroup.
Yeah,
Sometimes
regroup.
you have
Take
to
your time.
regroup. And,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
it doesn't bother me anymore if I'm not catching them right off the bat.
Right.
I've put a sack together in the last hour and a half of fishing.
Yeah.
I've got the sack in the first hour of fishing. So until that bell rings and says it's over,
Yeah, it's not over.
We
There's
just keep chucking and winding.
one bite left, and that can
That's
be the
right.
biggest bite of the
That's
day.
right. It's awesome.
And I used to tell Julie that all the time, and we fished at Stonewall one time, and it was,
My favorite.
it was the last cast of the day. And I said, well, I'm going to cast one more time. And she was like, whatever. And I caught, I don't know, 5 something, almost 6. And ended up being, I think, the second big fish of the day. But, ended up getting us a check. And, I said, this is why, the last cast, you can catch them and you can
matter. You
move
just
you
can't give
from,
up.
it's
can't
keeping
give
that
up.
confidence all day long, which is not easy to do. It's probably
No.
harder to do in West Virginia sometimes
If it
because
was
of,
easy, everybody would do it.
yes, that's right.
And
Yeah.
I had a lot of people tell me that how good a fisherman they were, and I'd say, well, come on down, and I'll meet you at the ramp at 6, and you can go up against these hammers like I do.
Yeah.
And they don't show up.
Right. No. It's real easy from the couch.
It's really easy for me.
Watching on TV,
But
it looks real simple.
I
but
couldn't
it-
find a better
it is
group of
not.
guys
Yeah.
to get beat by.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's what I say all the time. If you go into bass fishing and you're not accustomed to losing, you will, because you definitely, even the best angler in here has lost more than they've won.
Absolutely.
You know?
And that's what the first person used to ask me, when they see me out, well, how much money do you want? I said, well, you spend this money on that and the boat and this and that. Really doesn't
Right.
matter.
Right? Yeah, it does
You know,
not matter.
it
It's how much
doesn't
fun did you
matter.
have.
It's how much fun you
It's
have.
how much fun did you have, because everybody has a hobby. Everybody's got things. For us, I'm sure it's fishing.
I
For other
fish
people,
and
it's
I
cars.
hunt,
Yeah.
and I golf, and anything outdoors. It's therapeutic. It's good for you. Get
Yeah.
off the couch,
Yep. Get out moving.
get out, get moving around, and you never know. You might learn something.
Oh, that's right. That's one of the reasons that Julie and I have the podcast is, I don't want to sit around all winter.
Right.
I don't want to get complacent. So we started doing all this, and it's been great. Like I had never met Grant before until the hunting and fishing show, and he was like, "Hey, do you guys want to come down and do this?" I'm like, "Sure."
Awesome.
And so it's great, and
Hope you'll be here for a while.
yeah, and I keep meeting new friends.
Oh,
So we're gonna get you back on the show with your wife,
That'd be
and
awesome.
we'll talk couples fishing. And Julie has been absolutely dying to get another couple on the show.
Well, you let us know. We'll be here.
Yeah, it'll be
That's
great.
my promise.
It's like a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, from anywhere.
We make it as easy as we can.
Yeah,
That'll work. If I could help some other couples get into it, and
that's what
That's
what we said, and it's great. It's a great sport for couples. It's a great sport for anyone that has a daughter, granddaughter. Anyone that wants to start. There's a place for women in the sport.
And
It's not.
don't be afraid to just take off and do it.
That's right.
Every time we go out, we learn. Every time I've been bass fishing for 30 years, but every time I go out, I still learn.
Absolutely.
I still learn
Absolutely.
something. So keep
Yep.
an open mind.
Yep. Sometimes what you learn is what they're not biting on that day. I've learned that a lot.
Mostly for me, yeah.
But it's great. And Chris, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your time
I
here at the
appreciate it.
Great
It's my
Outdoors
pleasure. It's my
to talk
pleasure.
with us. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to having you back on the podcast, you and your wife, and we'll give in depth on what it's like to tournament fish with a spouse, because it's
Wow.
different.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I got questions. I want to know if it's just us.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not just us. All right. Well, thank you very much. And folks, we will be back at the bottom of the hour, 1:30, with another guest that Grant Ryan rounds up for us, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Tune back in at 1:30, and we'll see you then. And Chris,
Awesome.
thank you very
man. I
much.
appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Here's Kevin's number.